Hey guys, welcome to Hideaway Field, where tonight we're playing a feature game under the lights.
And I got to tell you, we have a fantastic matchup tonight as the top two teams in the regular season, the Sandvipers versus the Warbirds, are playing. I feel like this has a little bit of a playoff atmosphere tonight, a little bit of electric, because I think they're destined to play in the finals.
It does look that way. And so for some of you people first tuning in, here's a little bit about the rules. We play yellow bat. You're allowed to have some tape on the bat. And what else do we do?
We have a speed limit rule that when you are pitching, it's 55 miles an hour or under. If it does hit the strike zone and it says 56 or over, it will be considered a ball unless you swung.
And if you throw it 70 and they swing, it's still a strike. Anyone that swings at a ball is still a ball. We also use a clean ball. That means no scuffing, nothing too dirty.
Yeah, and I think some of the better matchups with the pitching, it kind of equalizes the playing field a little bit, so it's more of a competitive game.
And the fielding is, a little bit similar to baseball, and you field the ball and you throw it to get somebody out. There's no base running though, so you have 5 seconds on all plays to get them out, whether it's a double play or triple play, which really hoping that we can pull off the unicorn triple play tonight.
You know, I hit into one almost, I think, last week. It could have been. But I think we're going to be experimenting a little bit with the tagging rule tonight as well.
Yep, we're adding the tagging rule. It's going to be added to next season officially, but we're going to be trying it out tonight as well.
Right.
So some of the players that are hot right now, Jason Walker, he's hitting .444 in his last 7 games. That's good for second in the league.
Wow.
Also with 8 RBIs. He's going to be the starting pitcher for the Sandvipers tonight. And on the mound for the Warbirds, looks like Matt Patrikas is on the mound.
And he's pretty dominant. I haven't looked at his stats fully, but I've heard his name throughout the league. What do you want to say about Matt Patrikas?
Well, the thing that stands out when you look at Matt Patrikas is his strikeouts. In 11 innings, he has 23 strikeouts.
Okay.
But at the same time, his weakness is his walks, 13 walks in those 11 innings. So Sandvipers are going to look to be patient tonight, as he has a mere the league's hitting a mere 175 against him. And so we're going to have to, be patient with him. As new viewers, what we do in the league is 2 walks is the maximum you can have. A pitcher walks 2, they are no longer eligible to pitch that game. Let's go over and get some interviews with the starting pitchers tonight.
All right.
So big matchup tonight. You're facing the Sandvipers. How are you feeling?
It's a tough task. I'm feeling up for it. Definitely gonna have to find the strike zone because our pitching staff is a little short tonight. Our main pitcher doesn't know if he can pitch. So I feel a lot of weight on my shoulders, but I'm ready for it.
Talking about Chad Phillips with some arm soreness, I guess, after
Yeah, he threw a lot of pitches Monday.
Monday, 4 games you guys played. Yep, and a doubleheader tonight. What do you think you're going to do differently tonight than preparation and other nights?
Well, knowing that this team's going to be really patient, knowing my capability of walking a lot of batters, I'm going to probably just have to take a little bit off some pitches, not be afraid to let them hit the ball, and let my defense do some work.
Sounds like a good strategy. One of the top defenses in the league are the Warbirds. But yeah, good luck tonight.
Thank you.
I'm here with Jason Walker. He's on the mound for Game 1 tonight against the Warbirds. They're top in the league with the Sandvipers. How do you feel about matching up with them?
It's always a good challenge, but I'm pretty confident in how I throw all the time regardless. I have my days, I have my don'ts. I just got to be comfortable and get in before it gets too cold tonight. I think I got a good shot.
Yeah, what do you think about the speed limit rule here at 55 mile an hour and under?
I'm comfortable with it. That keeps the game accurate. Otherwise, some arms like Adam and Christian just would come and dominate.
Yeah.
If you try to raise that up, then we're going to have a lot of people not touching the ball.
Yeah, we also have a rule where you only get 2 walks per pitcher. How do you feel about that?
Well, that's usually my weak point, because when I fall off and start to lose it, it's hard to regain it, and, it can cost you in 2 walks and you're done. But if that's what it takes to give everybody a chance to throw, then that's understandable.
Yeah, it puts a little bit more pressure on everybody out there to have a good performance, and everybody has an equal opportunity out there.
It also keeps some guys, which I've seen in this league, from trying to walk the good batters to get to the weak ones, Take themselves out when it's one of the hard hitters like Adam, and then bring themselves back in at the bottom of the order. you can do the same thing without leaving the mound by just walking the big hitters and then get out of the inning easily, and that's just not fair. So
Yeah.
that's why that one makes sense.
Yeah. Well, I wish you luck tonight against the
you.
Warbirds. We'll see you out there.
Let's do it.
All right, well, we are underway here. Looks like the Warbirds are going to lead off with Nate tonight.
Nate's, you don't know really where he's going to go. Sometimes he swings a little late and goes oppo every once in a while.
First pitch of the ball game, swung and ripped into left field. Ooh, Tom makes an attempt. Looks like he runs into the wall there.
He takes a shoulder butt to the container. It looks like the container won Tom 0, but he shakes it off.
Well, nonetheless, that's going to put a runner on first for the Warbirds.
So it didn't touch the container there. What a play by Tom.
To save a double.
See how this plays out.
We'll bring the pitcher for the Warbirds, Matty.
Oof, look at that
First
movement.
pitch. Did that nick? That looked like it nicked the inside corner. That's going to put him 0-2. In this league, you start 0-1. Bounces that one. These teams are 5 versus 5.
Hot shot right to me off my shoulder. I think I couldn't get it there in time, right? Yeah, no double play there.
Yep.
It was a hot shot.
Flip it over to Adam there. Almost dropped it. Was that on the transfer?
Oof.
The key is it just has to be under 5 seconds. Under 5 seconds. All runners get to all bases within 5 seconds. That's measured by a clock that the fielders can see right behind the backstop.
And here we have Tara doing pretty well here at PLW. I had a good first couple weeks. And look at her go straight to left.
Diving play.
And there's Tom once again. He is an all-star out there. Not much gets past him. What a play there.
That's going to be 2 outs. 0-0 game, bringing Chris Warfield, the manager of the Warbirds, up to the plate. Chris has 3 home runs this season.
Bit outside or inside there. Sometimes your fingers could get lost in those wiffle ball slots for a bad pitch.
Fell back. If you get hit with the ball in this league, it's just another ball. It doesn't count. 2 exceptions after this pitch. Swing and a miss. One exception is if you get hit in the face with a pitch at over the speed limit, over 55, you can take a walk. And if you get hit with a ball when you're blocking the plate, that could be called a strike or no pitch, depending on the situation.
Looks like we're having a little bit of a meeting there.
As Matty takes the mound to warm up for the bottom of the 2nd inning. That'll bring us to our first sponsor of the night, Tarantino's.
You know, Adam, I've gone to Tarantino's many times, and I got to tell you, their lasagna is amazing. And if you follow it up with a tiramisu, what a night it shall be. I want to thank Tarantino's.
I have a preference towards the chicken parmesan. That's my favorite.
And here we go, bottom of the
like Matty's
first.
just getting his last few pitches.
Looks
in
like
there.
Tanik is leading the Sandvipers.
5 warm-up
Leads
pitches.
in a lot of offensive
and then I believe
categories.
it's 2, 3 between each
If
inning.
there's a
just to keep
category,
your arm
Tanik
in.
is probably
So if
leading
you are
in it
coming
or
into
in
the
the
game for the
top
first
3.
time, that would be 5 warm-up pitches. And then if you're entering
sure.
the game and you've
And
already
here we
pitched, you
go.
want to get 3 warm-ups. There are some strategies where pitchers could switch off with lefty-righty matchup, so the same pitcher can come in and out of the game in favor of other pitchers. The only rule is you must face a minimum of 3 batters, or it has to be the end of an inning.
And here we go. We have Adam up to bat for the Sandvipers. He's always deadly. Could hit it anywhere on the field. Let's see what he does right here.
Matty's strategy tonight is to just throw more strikes. Let's see what happens.
We got strike 1 with
That
a
one down the
swing and a
middle.
miss. Goes
Looks like
down
a little
0-2.
cutter.
0-2.
That's not a bad idea to
1-2.
move the feet of the batter there.
1-2.
A Again, inside. It seems like the scouting report on Adam is to bust him hard inside. What you don't want to do is let him get extension. Let him get his arms out over the plate.
Stays
Kind of what he
alive
did there,
there.
but he just couldn't
The
catch
late
up to
swing.
it. Still 2-2.
So Matty's doing a good job so far of
Count
keeping the ball
remains
down in the
2-2.
zone. If that pitch was up, it would be over at the container.
Fighting
Takes a
off
high cut there.
what
Still
could have been
remains
ball
2-2.
3 right there, but that was a good bat right there. And he outside,
Full
so we go to
count.
3-2, full count. Matty in trouble early.
And in this league, once you walk 2 batters, you're no longer eligible to pitch.
And he gets him down the
Ooh,
pipe.
and that one just
Swing and
got
a miss
by
for
him,
out
hitting the
number
zone.
1.
And that'll be strikeout
got
for Matty.
Casey up to
One
bat.
out
He's been a
and inning.
monster
Looks like we
over the last
have
couple
Casey
weeks after
will be
coming
up
back.
now. And Casey's
See
kind of
what he
been on a
does here. He's
tear
looking
in the
for a
last couple
specific
weeks, seeing the
yellow
ball
bat.
very well, going oppo quite a bit, and did have a home run laser last week, I believe.
Indeed. I did speak with Casey before the game, and he is playing injured right now.
And a hot shot to
His
third
goal
base.
tonight, he said, was to take a lot of pitches.
Goes right down the pipe for
into
out
his
number
finger
2.
on pool.
I think he
Looks like we
swung
got
on his
Tom.
first pitch there, Adam,
Number
after
2.
he told you that
Looks
he
like
was
we
going
got
to take a lot of
Tom.
pitches there.
Indeed. We'll see what happens with
Tom
the rest
coming
of the night. With a ground ball to Joe at third base, he made a quick play, threw it to the backstop in time, under 5 seconds to record the out.
And here we have Tom checking the dimensions of his bat. Very lengthy player right there. Has a wide strike zone. Is known to go to the container on the left side. And he's just scanning the outfield right now. Really wants to do his due diligence to make sure he can get the best hit that he can.
It seems like the scouting report on Tom is 2 infielders, 2 outfielders, and straight away across the board. And it seems to be working. A lot of the
Here's
fly
Dr.
balls Tom
Winkley.
hits go right in those 2 gaps.
Takes
A
an
little bit
outside pitch.
outside.
1-1
Tom takes it.
here at
1-1.
the Hideaway. 2-1.
Takes it off his
Matty
kneecap
falling
for
behind big
2-1.
time.
Up early in the count.
Tom is one of the top 5 in slugging percentage.
Looks
He
like
is
we've got
the
31
king of
times
hitting
here.
hard ground balls to get to the wall.
Looks like the count is 3-1. Tom always having the green light.
And ball 4,
And
and
he
Tom
takes a
takes
walk.
his base.
That's huge for the Sandvipers to get that first walk
Big
on
spot
Matty.
here for Walker.
Now Matty has to be extra careful.
Also
Any
the starting
3-ball
pitcher for the
counts,
Vipers, as
Vipers
we
can
saw
be
on the
looking
top
for
of the
something in
first.
the middle of the plate.
And here's Walker, also on a tear the last couple
Takes
weeks.
ball number
Just
1.
hitting it all over the place.
Matty looking a little wild here.
And
A
there's
hot
Walker.
smash
He
to the right
goes
side.
The other way, is that going to hit the wall?
just short. So there's going to be somebody on first and second.
I believe that's first and third.
First and third. Oh, yeah, that's right.
So if you get a clean base hit to right field, the runner at first is allowed to go to third. If that would have hit the wall, the runner at first would have scored on a clean double, but a diving play stopped that from hitting the wall. And you can't use your feet. You must use your hands to stop the ball.
And here we have Trench up to bat. He takes a low pitch right there for 0-2 right off the bat. Fouls one off his hands, basically, just defending right there. As Matty has a nice little curve that could come inside from way outside.
Yeah, you got to protect the plate there. Another pitch up and in. 2 pitches up and in. It looks like he has Trench set up for off speed down and away. Like ground ball that gets through. Did he get a finger on that?
I don't believe so, Adam. That's going to score a run right there.
So first run of the game, 1-0.
Trench trots to first. Matty giving up a run right there. Here we have Jason. He's one of the better hitters in the league.
Over 400 batting average. Played softball most of his life. Played Major League Softball. Traveled around the world playing in different tournaments. He's looking to hit the ball hard to right field as there's a big gap there. Now he likes that spot.
Ooh, just misses that pitch. That could have been easily oppo to the fence there for a double. clearing the bases.
All right, and we're back after some technical difficulties there. Trench is no longer with us. We have Tom replacing him, and what you missed was the score 1-1 tie now as Jason rips a single into the outfield.
And that'll put a runner on first base here. Adam coming up.
The defense is going to be looking to turn a double play, and what they need to do is just stop the ball, get it over to second for the first out, and then get it over to the backstop, with the backstop in the air under 5 seconds.
Swinging a foul ball right off a Trench. Oh, goodness. Took that one right in the chest.
What Trench is doing there, he's operating the timer. There's a visual clock as he gets up there. There's a visual clock that all the fielders can see so they know how much time, if it's worth throwing or not. Because if you do throw it over the backstop, it's wild, and all runners will get an extra base.
And you may want to hold it if there's a runner on
Trench
third.
is just barely in view. He'll just fall out of the camera angle.
So when you turn that double play, the runner
Sack of
will
potatoes.
score if there's less than one out.
That is true, that is true.
57 miles per hour.
Oh,
He gets a called strike there. Strikeout looking.
nasty pitch. Oh, but unfortunately that was at 57 miles an hour, so that's going to be a ball.
Miles per hour.
And there's another ball, misses inside with the breaking ball. Here comes the pitch. Ground ball, third base. On to second for one, on to first. And
Not in time.
40 miles per hour.
looks like it may have missed the center part of the backstop, even if it wasn't time.
Oh, that is correct. Yeah, center part of the backstop, under 5 seconds to complete that double play. So that'll be the lead runner will be out. That'll put Adam on first. Alternatively, if you have a fielder at first, you can just go like your natural, typical double play, flipping to second for the force and throwing over to first. It just has to be within 5 seconds.
And that doesn't have to be in the air. And now Casey coming up.
Casey with 3 home runs on the season.
52 miles per hour.
Swinging a pop up to short, and that's going to be out.
Looks like out number 2 in this tie game. You know, that ball can move a lot in the air with those holes. You're never really sure.
Yeah, when
where
there's
it's
a lot of
gonna go.
spin, even if it's coming right at you, it can be tough to hold on to without a glove.
You see Chad ducking out of the way there, trying not to run into him as Joe makes a play. That'll bring up Tom Gannon, a.k.a. Dr. Winky, to the plate.
54 miles per hour.
Takes that first pitch outside.
Tom's looking to get a double here in the gap to give the Vipers a lead.
Miles per hour.
Takes that low for ball 2. Now 2-1 count. Batters start with a strike here.
The infielders are just going to be looking to knock it down and try to get that force play at second.
54 miles per hour.
Just outside for ball 3.
And to get a force play at second, only infielders are qualified to make a play on the infield.
5 miles per hour.
He's going to take that strike. You got a full count now.
To be a qualified infielder, you just have to have at least 1 foot in the infield at the time of contact.
58 miles per hour.
Swinging, he fouls that one off. Oh no, he missed it.
Fastball.
Hits the strike zone.
That one came in at 61. If Tom would have just taken it, it would have been a ball. But it's tough to lay off pitches right down the middle, no matter what the speed is.
Yeah, something about baseball, you're not usually worried about the speed. If it's right down the middle, it can be tough to hold up, no matter what the speed.
And as we get this break between innings, just wanted to remind you guys about the March 27th tournament. This is a bring your own team. It's a $250 entry, I believe, with a $2,000 first place. The rest of the money will be going to charity, and that will be 16 teams max. So all you viewers, if you'd like to come out and try your shot with these rules against some other competition, March 27th here in Vegas.
And is that March 27th and 28th? Is that a full weekend event?
That is correct. That's a full weekend event. there will maybe even be a home run derby on that Friday as we come here into what I believe is the 5th inning.
Trench trying to close it out here for the Sandvipers.
miles per hour. 53 miles per hour.
Ground ball to short. The throw home is in time for out number 1.
Nice routine play there. Fielded the ball cleanly, had plenty of time. Just wanted to make sure he had a good throw coming in without rushing it. There's Matt Patrikas batting .318 on the season.
47 miles per hour.
This is inside for ball 1.
See the Sandvipers defense here running 2 infielders on the left side,
61 miles per hour.
and it pays off.
58 miles per
Right to
hour.
third base. The throw home off the strike zone, I think.
That's going to be out number 2. 2 quick outs. A lot of strategy involved here with your defense, wanting to know how you want to play it. With one pitcher, you only have 4 people to cover all that ground.
There's somewhere you have to leave open.
52 miles per hour.
There's another ground ball to third. That's foul.
Here it looks like the Sandvipers have chosen to go with just one outfielder, leaving the whole right field and right center open.
54 miles per hour.
Even a ground ball to first base would probably be good for a single here.
44 miles per hour. 55 miles per hour.
Swinging a foul back.
These clean balls don't quite break as much, but if you're coming from baseball, they break a lot more than a baseball.
46 miles per hour. 46 miles per
Swinging a ground ball to short.
48 miles per hour.
Throw home. In time for out number 3.
3 quick ground outs by Trench. Great inning there.
And is that going to send us to extra innings, or was that just the top of the inning?
Oh, let's see here. I believe the Sandvipers are home team here.
51 miles per hour. 55 miles per hour.
Casey can probably just cut this out right here.
Yeah.
Miles per hour. 50 miles per hour.
And here comes the pitch.
60 miles per hour.
Swing and a line drive to center. Caught for out number 1, right at the fielder. Ranging to his right.
You can see the Warbirds defense here. They shift a lot and move depending on the player. They typically like to run 2 outfielders.
Leaving that opposite field ground ball single open. Sometimes it can get to the wall. It's hit hard. With the turf, the ball really rolls to the wall easily compared to thick grass.
52 miles per hour. 59 miles
Swing and a
per hour.
pop-up foul. Trench looking to get the inning started here for the
51 miles
Sandvipers.
per hour. 58 miles per
Swing and a
hour.
ground ball to short.
60 miles per hour.
Flip back in, the throw home. He gets him.
Wrong side for that ground ball.
That'll bring Jason Stevenson to the plate.
Batting just under 400 for the season puts him in 2nd in the league.
4 miles per hour.
Swinging a ground ball back to the pitcher. He runs in, throws home, and plenty of time to get the out, and that'll end the inning.
Now let's see what we got here. We got Trench on the mound. This is also switching innings, so we could cut this out, Casey.
41 miles per hour.
And leading it off for the Warbirds is Chris Warfield. Here comes the first pitch.
61 miles per hour.
Swing and a pop up to first base. Jason Walker able to range over to make the play for out number 1.
That was a nice play. Looks like we are in top of the 5th here. They'll bring Joe to the plate.
Joe looking to get this started. Warbirds making sure they have someone on the clock. The batting team responsible for making sure there's someone on the clock. Otherwise, the fielding team has more than 5 seconds sometimes.
55 miles per hour.
Ground ball to
45 miles per
short.
hour.
Throw home.
And that'll be out number 2.
That brings Chad Phillips up to the plate.
Chad gets a ball off the field there, so won't interfere. Sometimes he likes to bunt down the right side. Probably won't be doing so here as Trench is pretty quick off the mound. Yeah, to get a successful bunt, it just needs to fool the fielders. They won't be able. They have to get it within 5 seconds. If Shad doesn't think they can, that's a good time to bunt. Ooh, looks like that one hit the inside corner.
It looked good to me from here. Here comes the pitch.
Fastball inside.
Right off of Chad, and he steps out of the box. That one ate him up.
Cold night. Fastball.
That was a
into
stinger.
the arm.
I think that might have got him in the funny bone. Could probably cut this out. I think it,
Yeah.
that hit him in the, what do you call it, the nerves. Chad steps back in. Here comes the pitch from Trench. Swing and a miss. Gets him down on strikes.
A little ephus pitch there. Chad just couldn't hold up.
That'll end the frame. This inning break brought to you by Tarantino's vegan Italian cuisine.
Ow! Ow! I should have. It didn't run my hand. We should expect to see right there. It's literally right there.
9 miles per hour. 54 miles per hour.
It's just me out of the J. That's right.
Adam Tanek will be leading off for the Sandvipers here.
58 miles per hour.
Swing and a miss. Quickly down 0-2.
Has a strikeout, a fielder's choice, and a single so far this game.
49 miles per hour.
Lays off that off speed down and away.
55 miles per hour.
Unable to pull the trigger there.
Paints the corner. That'll be the second strikeout of the game for Adam.
That one looking. That's going to bring Casey Herzog up to the plate. One out and no one on for Casey. Takes the first pitch outside for ball one. Got a 1-1 count as batters begin the at-bat with a strike. Misses high for ball one there. Ball two, excuse me.
51 miles per hour.
Takes that for a strike, and now leaving the count up at 2-2. Fly ball center field.
Chad.
Able to camp under it there. Catches it against his chest like he's fielding a kick in football.
It's been pretty consistent so far tonight. Making all the plays.
Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss there. Tom's now down 0-2.
Instead of a weighted bat, you should.
And Petricus kicks and throws. Misses that for ball one.
57 miles per hour.
Swing and a miss. Down on strikes again. And that's going to end the inning.
And we can skip out this part. Yeah, one of the rules I want to put in for next season is no throwing the bat. I know Jason Stephenson does that sometimes, and
Yeah.
I don't know. It just everywhere I've ever played baseball, you just don't throw bats. So it's so weird when I see people throwing bats. It's like,
Yeah. Here comes the pitch from Trench. This is just outside for ball 1.
47 miles per hour.
Same spot there for ball 2. It's a 2-1 count here.
52 miles per hour.
Looks like he got a piece of that one. That got the strike zone, so that'll be his first foul into the zone. And Trench with a great slider gets the outside corner, totally freezes him for the strikeout looking.
nasty.
That big sweeping movement started at his hip and went all the way to the outside part of the plate.
64 miles per hour.
There's a ground ball to short that gets through into the outfield.
And that's going to score the runner that was placed there in extras. And that's going to make the game 2-1 Warbirds as they take the lead here in the top of the 6th. These games are only 5 innings long. Extras can go to 7. And after that, it becomes a tie.
46 miles per hour.
Swing and a pop-up foul. Trench winding up. He kicks and throws. Ground ball to third base. On to second for 1. The throw home in time, but I think that was wide. Yeah, the throw home in time, but it doesn't hit the center part of the backstop, so that'll be a fielder's choice. And the batter reaches first safely.
55 miles per hour.
Swing and a miss there. Chris Warfield, known as War Chicken. He grounds one to short. And the throw home, and he takes a swing at the throw home, and that'll be considered an out.
Yeah, we'll be adding a rule that no one can fucking do that anymore because it's so stupid.
Yeah, and if you're running to first, then you can't really do that.
Yep.
You're out of the way.
Alright, here we go. Alright, well this is it for the Sandvipers, down 2-1.
52 miles per hour.
That'll put Tom on second, who was the last batted out last inning.
Struck out to end the inning.
49 miles per hour.
So Jason Walker's going to lead it off here for the Sandvipers in extra innings.
Matty, who has started this game, has never pitched more than 2 innings, now finds himself going into extras here in the 6th with only 1 walk.
Like he said in his pregame interview, he's been taking some off his pitches, making sure not to go over the speed limit, and letting his defense do their job.
And have they ever done their job? Sandvipers, the top scoring team in the league, find themselves in the 6th inning, have only scored 1 run.
53 miles per hour.
And Patrick is still looking sharp here.
Looks like Jason just got a piece of that. Still 0-2.
50 miles per hour.
Takes that one high.
Here comes the pitch. Fly ball in the infield.
He's out.
Warfield camps under it, able to make the play. So that'll be out number 1. And Trench steps in, trying to drive in the tying run. The artificial run starting on second base in extra innings.
52 miles per hour.
Swing and a miss. Trench quickly down 0-2 here. And he strikes him out. That'll be out number 2.
Well, this looks like it's it for the Sandvipers, unless Jason can come through with a clean hit here to score Tom. Then they're going to be sent home packing, and their 13-game winning streak will be ended.
And he swings, and I think he might have fouled that one off there.
Quickly finds himself down 0-2. One good pitch here. Matty can get his first complete game.
And that gets through, and that might even get to the wall. That's going to tie the game. Gannon comes around to score, and Stevenson's going to be in scoring position, and he represents the winning run here with the league leader in batting, Adam Tanek, coming to the plate.
The league leader in everything, 11 home runs, 600 on-base percentage, 530 batting average, and double RBIs than the second hitter. It looks like this game's over, folks.
58 miles per hour.
Misses outside, and Tanek is now ahead in the count.
1 ball, 1 strike.
57 miles per hour.
2-0.
I wonder if Tanek will be looking for something out there to just slap in for a base hit.
Petricus, I mean, could afford to walk him here with first base open. Gotta wonder if that's going through his head as he gets one past him there. And he's right back in it here with a 2-2 count.
Looks like Tanek was looking for something outside there and then got surprised with an inside strike.
56 miles per hour.
And he holds up. Full count here.
Did the bat bend? It looks like the bat might have bent a little bit there on that check swing. You're allowed to put some tape on the bat, but if you put too much tape, it could bend these bats. Well, that runs the count full.
53 miles per hour.
And a fly ball. Oh, foul. Little cue shot there. Bounces foul. A lot of spin. Tanek's still alive with the full count here.
Matty needs to come after him because a walk here, Matty will be out of the game.
Miles per hour.
And he does walk him. That'll put runners on first and second here.
The Warbirds are in trouble now. That's going to bring in Chris, who hasn't warmed up. He gets 5 warm-up pitches here. It's up to the managers to just strategize this and keep their pitchers warm on the side, either with a 6th player or however they intend to do that. But maybe 5 pitches would be enough.
And with the 55-mile-an-hour limit, you don't have to really be able to reach back and give it your all. So most pitchers don't need too many warm-ups, but there are some guys that really insist on warming up before they pitch.
Yeah, we can probably cut this out, Casey.
And Casey comes to the plate, the first batter for Chris Warfield, coming into the game in extra innings with the winning run in scoring position.
2-2 tie. All it takes is a clean single to end this game.
20 miles per hour.
And that's going to miss high out.
Looked like a little one-finger riser there. And when we say a clean single, that means it gets into the outfield without a fielder touching it. So what these Warbird fielders need to do right here is, even if they can't make the play, get a finger on it before it gets in the outfield. Now keep the runs from scoring.
And he gets him looking with that curveball dropped in from over his shoulder on the inside corner.
51 miles per hour.
Hits him there.
Well, that was ball 4. Normally a hit by batter, a hit by pitch doesn't really mean anything. So that'll load up the bases here, and that'll bring lefty Tom Gannon to the plate.
Gannon looking to end things here. Bases loaded. The winning run on third base. I want to cut this up. I don't know what I'm doing. And Gannon steps in, trying to end the game here.
Miles per hour.
He pops that first pitch back. Down 0-2 already. Warfield with a few pitches to play with. Let's see what he does here. And he gets it on the outside corner. Gannon can't believe it. And that's going to send us to the 7th inning. The 7th and final inning. Whether it's still tied or not.
Yep.
This will be it.
There are no 8th innings in regular season play. Top of the 7th. Trench still in the game. Has yet to walk a batter in his appearance. He's going to bring up Joe to lead off the inning here. Looking to score Chris Warfield, who stands on second.
And Warfield able to get out of that jam for the Warbirds and keep this game alive. Let's see if they can capitalize.
49 miles per hour.
Swing and a miss there. Trench gets that on the inside corner.
Looks like the ball hit the strike zone. That's why it trickled over there. That would have been off the bat. That would have turned into a fair ball.
And he misses way outside with that pitch. That ball had some action on it. Looked like a riser of some sort.
Miles per hour.
And a swing and a miss. He's down on strikes. 1 out. That's going to bring Chad to the plate.
89 miles per hour.
That's, yeah. First three are just yes.
Chad getting that batting glove on. He's notorious for sometimes letting that bat go.
Chad might be looking to hit one down the first baseline as you see him scoot up in the box there. That's a tail.
59 miles per hour.
Trench wants no part of that and just comes inside. And now Chad's moving back a little bit in the box. Probably just looking to make contact. And he
grounds
does.
it. And that's picked up by the third baseman. The throw home. Looks like he got him. And that's out number 2. Trench 1 out away from making sure that the Sandvipers don't lose this game. If he gets out of this inning without giving up a run, the worst that could happen is a tie.
That's going to bring the leadoff hitter, Nate, up to the plate.
Trench kicks and throws. Looks like he might have missed outside with that pitch.
I wonder if it would be smart to run 4 infielders here.
52 miles per hour.
A clean single would score a run from second.
45 miles per hour.
But then again, a bloop single is a clean single. So if he gets it over those infielders, that would score a run.
Let's see what happens.
55 miles per hour.
It looks like he's going to walk there.
Walks him with the base open. That's Trench's first walk of the game. As we cut this out. Yeah, Casey could have cut out a lot of this stuff in between innings.
Yeah, a lot of the BS. A lot of the standing around, like me and Chad, our at-bats, we took a while to get in the box.
All right, we got Matty up, 308 hitter.
55 miles per hour.
Trench misses with that big slider just over the outside corner.
1-1 the count.
52 miles per hour.
Swing and a pop.
Oh,
Walker able to make the play behind second base. He gets the out there. And
now all the Warbirds can do is tie or lose this game. Vipers coming up in the bottom of the 7th.
they'll start the inning.
Let's cut all this out.
Trench is good in clutch situations.
All right, and Walker's going to lead it off here in the final frame. Gannon starting the inning on second base as he made the last out yet again. First pitch, swing and a miss.
Smart pitch by Chris, as all Walker needs is a single to right here to win the game.
Ground ball, that's going to stay foul. Still 0-2 the count.
Let's see if Chris stays inside with the pitching here. 0-2 count.
51 miles per hour.
Keeps that inside. That misses for ball one.
51 miles per hour.
Fly ball, third base. Lands foul. And he's going to get another pitch here.
If that was Chad on third, you would have seen a Superman dive, and that would have been it for Walker.
52 miles per hour.
Pops it up again.
Walker's in a car accident, and he has a hard time opening up those front hips and getting in front of those inside pitches.
And he grounds that one to third softly, the throw home. And that'll be out number one. Trench coming to the plate.
Walker did get a pitch a little up, a little bit away. That might have been a good pitch to try to go to right field. It looks like he was just kind of out in front of that one after the consistent inside pitches thrown by Chris.
That may have been one of those pitches where Chris sticks his finger in there. That seems to slow the ball down, and often batters will be a little bit out in front.
It is a tough pitch to adjust to, for sure.
Trench swings right through that one.
Trench had the right idea trying to go oppo there. That whole side is open.
49 miles per hour.
And he tries it again there, but he fouls it back.
That was the pitch right there. Oh, it looks like the Warbirds are bringing someone over to cover that side. Nice take there.
Here comes the pitch from Warfield. And a slow ground ball that has a lot of spin on it. It kicks over, the throw home. And he makes it in time for the out. Almost threw it over the backstop. That would have ended the game.
Good play by Matty to stay with that ball and let it go. Gets it in at 4.6 seconds. Anybody else at shortstop, that would have been safe.
Heck of a play to stick with it there. That was a real cue shot.
Well, for what seemed a high probable win here for the Sandvipers, now find themselves 2 outs away from a tie. But that's not going to happen if Jason has anything to do with it.
Yeah, just 1 out away here, actually.
55 miles per hour.
And a line drive. Picks it up, the throw home.
Oh, and that ends it. The game is over.
Another one right near the top of the backstop.
Great play by Matty.
Able to end the game right there. A tie game.
Ends the Sandvipers' 13-game win streak.
And that's the second tie for the Warbirds on the season.
I'm here with player of the game, Matt Patrikas, who went 5 2/3, pitching a hell of a game. Yeah, this is your longest outing of the year. What was working for you tonight? What did you do different?
I just knew I had to throw strikes coming into this game, and I tried to take a little bit off when I got in tight spots with the 3-ball count and just gave them something to hit, and my defense made some plays behind me.
Excellent. Well, how does it, you just ended the Sandvipers' 13-game winning streak. How does that feel?
Oh, it feels great. I knew the weight was on my shoulders tonight, being shorthanded in the bullpen. So to come out of that game with a tie, it was awesome.
And yeah, through the whole game, what would you say was your biggest adversary during the game?
I'm gonna have to say pitching against Tom, that left-handed batter. For whatever reason, it was tough to find the strike zone against him. And I got 1 walk on him, but that was all. I managed to get him out the other at-bats.
Nice. Well, great job tonight, and thanks for watching, guys, and check back with us later for more wiffle ball content.